Welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase. No,
What?
I'm good. I don't know.
Is that what we're
I'm
doing?
at it.
Like,
Yeah,
UDM?
everyone load up Minecraft. Anyway, yes, hello and welcome to Allysair. My name is Champion Unit, and as always, I will be your DM for this campaign. I'm joined by my lovely players. I needed to burp. I'm sorry. I am joined by my lovely players.
Lovely is a
Starting,
strong
of course. Honestly, I regret saying it with the conversations that were going on in No Mic.
Actually, we got a small party today.
Just a very
Flotsam or Snail is running a tiny bit late, so we'll get him later. But as always, I'm going to start with my lovely players.
I wouldn't
Up
go
first.
that far.
Up first, we have the one who does a lot of the work behind the
I'm
scenes that you guys don't
Begging
get
you
to see.
just say things
just
normally.
say my name. I don't need all this
Moldy
pat on
the
back.
Moldy.
What?
What do you mean I do things behind the scenes?
Huh?
Like, cry?
Yeah. Up first, we have Clary, or Crim.
Hi. I'm Krim. I use she, they pronouns. And I play Clary, your humble Arako.
Humble?
Humble.
What the fuck?
I don't know, I
Clary's
needed a
pretty
word,
humble.
and humble was the first that came to mind.
Okay. Alright, next, we have Misty.
What's good, everybody? My name is Misty. You can call me Misty. I go by any pronouns, preference to they, them, and I am playing our party's wonderful,
Strong word.
I forgot, hang on, wait.
Alastar.
You're an archfey
Last
warlock.
Archfey Warlock, thank you. Nazora!
Good job, buddy. And last but not least, for now, is our lovely boy.
I wouldn't say that.
Owner of Harry.
I wouldn't say I own them.
I think Harry
I
owns
just
Like, he kind
Defender.
of follows me.
Defender
Yeah, Harry
of
fully
Harry.
owns Clunk. No, Harry defends Clunk more than the other way around.
Watcher of Harry.
That's debatable.
Fuck. Do you want to wait until like any
Disciple of
perceiver of Harry?
There we go.
Clunk. Fucking dickhead.
Look at me.
Oh,
Dickhead.
no need for that kind of language.
Get out of here. No,
No, I will never. You can't.
I
You can't
like
force
you
me
guys
out. You
being-
invited me in, and I'm going to stay here.
Damn it. That's
Nothing
fine.
you can do about it.
Oh no. Anyway, introduce yourself, you fucker.
Yes, I'm Boldy. I play the Clunk. Our party is Warforged Druid.
Yay! As always, we do our best to get the episodes out on various days throughout the week. Last week, I had a bit of an issue because I had to do real-life adult stuff and I got distracted by my own personal projects. There's a dog being a knob over there.
Wait,
But we
what?
do our best to upload the videos on YouTube Wednesday. We do my best to do stuff on Tuesday and Thursday for Spotify. And we do it all at 7 p.m. on those days. In the
BST.
UK time.
BST
In
currently.
the UK time.
I'm chewing a basil leaf right now.
I'm gonna have a sip of orange juice before I say the things.
What if I just press the button without you saying anything? What if I just do that?
You'll have to awkwardly wait until I finish my orange juice.
That is kind of funny though.
He's got. I
Yeah.
mean, he's got you there.
Kind of when
Okay.
I press the button.
So I had to do something. Is everyone ready for the recap?
No.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Alright,
no.
It's
then.
okay. We can wait. We can wait. We've got time to kill.
Yeah, cheers.
How's everyone's day's been?
I've
No,
done.
I'm ready now, it's fine.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'll get into it now then. Okay. So is that cool with everyone?
Oh, yeah, give me a second.
All right. Okay. How's everyone's day been?
You know, it's
Okay.
ready.
Yeah, I'm ready now.
All right. Last session, our party.
I need to
found
use the
itself-
bathroom.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm I'm gonna kill you all. I'm deleting this voice chat.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Yeah, so true. Rocks fall on your ship, everyone dies. Right. Last session, our party found themselves in the volcanic ruins between the cities of Mzel and Snell. It rhymes. Having taken a rest due to Clary being badly hurt, the party pressed on, descending down a hallway. The party entered what appeared to be a large storage room. Poking around and finding a small amount of useful resources, Clunk and Azora began to move towards separate hallways, having heard footsteps during their rest. Ooh. At the end of the hallways were two large constructs, made from a mixture of stone and metal, with glowing magma between their joints, radiating an intense heat. As the constructs pushed forward, the party were boxed into the storage room. These constructs launched a volley of attacks, with a mixture of blunt force and scalding heat. With the two constructs focused on various party members, Mishra was able to pull up a third level inflict wounds, and in a burst of damage, reached into one of the constructs and pulled out a number of crucial components. On the other side of the room, Clunk was able to send a bolt of light in the form of a guiding bolt through the other construct's chest. I need to turn the music down on my end. Sorry, me too. After catching their breath, the party moved on to the deeper portions of the ruins, finding a small living quarters and a room with a large crystalline screen. The screen revealed information about the amounts of energy the facility had produced, as well as a large wave of energy that had approached the ruins around 1,000 years ago. Entering the next room, they found a larger control panel that revealed the connection from the ruins generator had been damaged, and that the energy storage room had been sealed. Clary attempted to reach out to the facility psychically to glean more information. However, they were unable to get any further information. After bumbling about for a bit, the party managed to open the energy generation room. A large room with crackling pylons of orange lightning, open pools of magma, and a console within the room. Mishra and Clary entered, with Clary gaining a level of exhaustion from the heat of the room, and Mishra using the mending cantrip to repair a damaged energy conduit, allowing the party to finally open the energy storage room. As they entered, they found a podium similar to the ones that they had found in Kavada City, as well as Allysair ruins. After pausing to think, Clary held out the strange device that they had been carrying around. The stone device floated to the podium and began to crackle with purple energy. A voice echoed throughout the room, alerting the party to vacate the room in order to recharge the Eclipse Stone. As they rested again, various party members had dreams. Flotsam had a dream where they found themselves in the ocean, lightning coursing over their body and into a large current, almost parting it. However, some strange purple and pink force was almost resisting it, preventing it from being opened. Clary dreamt that they were floating over the ocean, the ruins below them. They could see strange ships that dove beneath the waves and made their way towards the ruin. In the distance, they could see a large object descending towards a familiar city. The object collided, and a ripple of magic washed across the land. Mishra dreamt that they were back in their old room, with a small plant pot on their desk, containing a black rose. Next to the pot was a letter that read, "Time is of the essence. Plans are accelerating faster than we have prepared. Beware of the silent wanderer." The party awoke to a beeping inside the facility, which, when approached, turned out to be the central console. The Eclipse Stone had been recharged. With Clary picking up the Eclipse Stone, they noticed that the space around it almost felt denser. The party concluded that there was nothing else to do here, choosing to head back towards the ship on the surface, and we ended the session with a level up. I'm sorry that was a long fucking recap, but a lot did
take your
happen.
time.
Well, it's finished now.
No, you can keep going.
Keep
Well,
going,
okay,
yeah.
so what happened in episode 32?
Uh-huh. I'm really excited for this one. I haven't caught up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is episode 32.
I forgot to change.
It is.
You fucking silly
I fixed
bastard.
it. I'm
Damn it,
sorry.
It's okay.
You know,
well,
I hold this shit up, and this is the fucking treatment I get. I can't believe this.
Well, okay, so what happened in episode 32 is everyone got hit in the head by a rock, and they all died. No,
Yeah, backup characters. No.
woo! Anyway, no, in all seriousness, you guys have kind of made it back to your ship. I believe like the last kind of bits of the session were, aside from going, ooh, what do you guys get from a level up, was establishing where you guys were going to go next, with the consensus being the town of Myvonus, or Myvonus.
what?
I don't know. I don't know how I want to pronounce it.
Okay, let's go to the Town of Myvonus then.
No.
What?
No?
Huh?
Damn, buddy, you got
Oh.
the whole squad laughing. Anyway, yeah, there was a small town called Myvonus that was kind of in between where you guys are now and the city of Stele, which is, your next destination, really. The plan was that you guys were going to probably stop off there to kind of restock on supplies, as well as kind of just having a little bit of a little bit of space to like stretch your legs from being on the ship for so long. Essentially, it's going to take you maybe like a day, 2 days to get there, depending on how the winds are. But yeah, currently, I think the last kind of thing we did was after this was settled, the whole thing of the ship kind of taking off, and the breach point kind of sailed away majestically into the sky. It's about maybe 8 p.m. at the moment. You guys kind of had been under the water for a decent amount of time. But yeah, you kind of... It's late in the night, maybe 7, 8 p.m. The crew have been kind of doing their routine, kind of just making sure everything's organized, correct. Howard has been kind of working away at getting dinner sorted for the day. And, I mean, in a way, this is kind of this would probably be the first meal that you guys could do as a crew, if that makes sense. Because I remember, the first kind of day, it was a bit touch and go, and a lot of stuff was going on, so, I would, say that there is an option, if you guys would like, to do some stuff on the ship, just for a little bit of role play. Then that is
Role-playing in my
fine.
role-playing tabletop game?
More likely than you think.
No.
Oh, okay. No, but in all seriousness, Howard has prepared a pretty damn good meal. He's got he's kind of made a rich tomato soup, as well as some braised ribs for the crew, and a little bowl of salad. What?
It could never make me hate you, Howard.
Can't wait until I make you hate Howard.
How dare
Howard
you.
could be the BBG, and I would switch sides at the drop of a hat just to taste that soup one more time.
But yeah, it's quite a hearty soup. There's lots of vegetables and spices and things in it. But there's I mean, not all of the crew are eating at the same time, because some have to be out to keep an eye on the ship as a whole. Just gonna have a quick look through your crew members because I've forgotten some of their names.
Absolutely
Apologies.
reprehensible.
So, for example, in currently eating, would be Varric would be eating, but Tibbles would still be down in the engine bay, just because then it means someone's keeping an eye on the engines of the ship. The other quartermaster, because if you remember, Snail, hello.
Snail.
Snail, you made it. We missed you.
Yeah.
Missed you.
Just going over what's happened so far. The ship has taken off. You guys are kind of in the air. You're heading to the town of Myvonus. It's going to take a day or two to get there. And there is a meal going on at the moment. Howard has made a tomato soup and braised ribs and some salads for kind of the first crew meal in a way.
Aww.
But so I was just kind of going over who would be at the meal at the moment, just because not everyone would be there at the same time, just so the ship can still run.
I would
so-
not be there.
Okay, would you eat?
I'd
Would
probably
Clary eat?
hop into the room Take a bowl.
Okay.
Pretty iconic.
Nozora, would you be there?
Repeat the scenario. Assume I heard nothing.
Okay. There's a big room. Okay.
Uh-huh.
There's a big table in the room, right?
Yeah.
Howard
And
has
Howard's
made
bringing
a
a soup?
delightful food. He's made soup and he's made braised ribs, right?
Okay, so it's just like a group dinner kind of thing.
Yeah. But would
Okay.
would Nozora be there for that?
I'd probably follow Clary off if I saw her leaving.
Would you follow them stealthily? Or would you just
Not
follow
really, just kind of follow them. Yeah.
them? Okay.
I would
Uh,
also be following.
Oh my god.
Listen, this
Yeah.
doesn't seem like you.
Flotsam,
Field trip.
Flotsam, would you be eating with the crew, or would you be joining this inevitable conga?
Flotsam joins the
Choo-choo.
conga.
Yeah.
I
Come
feel
on,
like
I'm
he'd
joining
feel
the
really
crew.
awkward, like being there when he doesn't really know them very well yet.
Hmm.
I
Fair
feel
enough.
like the image like I'm sort of like having right now is Clary's got the bowl, like walking from like one bit of the ship to the other and slowly just like, okay, Nozora follows first. Then we walk past Clunk joins, we walk past Flotsam joins.
Hmm.
I'm just imagining like a full frame of Clary with sweat dripping down the side of her face, looking uncomfortable holding this bowl of soup, and you look in the background and
It's just the entire rest of the party following.
This is where like we get the close-up shot of like Clary's bowl of soup, and you can see the reflection of the others in the soup.
yeah.
It's some weirdly like mirror-like soup.
Why is my soup so
Yeah, no.
reflective? What the fuck did Howard put in this? And why am I
Magic
seeing my
glass.
party
Your fucking
members?
question, Howard.
I mean, like Clara, your passive perception is like 18,
20.
isn't it? 20. Yeah, I mean, you very much like you're like, oh fuck, what they're following me.
I guess I like stop like right outside the captain's quarters, just in case we were just conveniently going the same way. It's a small ship.
All of us stop at the same distance we already were. No.
Yeah, I mean, Clary stops outside of the captain's quarters.
Slowly turn around.
The rest of us start turning around as well as behind us.
You don't have to pretend that you're not following me.
I wasn't pretending.
Oh no, we are definitely following you.
You want?
Are you not want to eat with your crew? Crew.
I'm just tired. I'm just tired. Not really in the mood for socializing.
Zora is squinting at you.
Am I gonna have to roll a deception?
Clary deception,
Yes.
Nozora insight.
Lucky for you, my insight is atrocious.
Lucky for
Oh,
you,
let's see.
my deception is +3, so you might beat it.
Can I help Zora with the insight?
I don't think you could help with the insight, but I would allow you to make your own.
15.
Alright,
9.
Yeah!
as I say,
Alright.
yeah, I don't think we need to. 23.
23. I mean,
Zora's
Clary,
like,
what, I mean,
something is up. Clunk is like, this is bullshit!
So, you can tell Clary is sort of trying to avoid the question, also avoiding eye contact. She looks very uncomfortable.
Aw.
I hate to put you on the spot like this, but what is going on? Why are you so nervous?
We can talk inside if you want. I'd rather not go over here.
You kind of hear the sound of like wind picking up out on the outside of the ship.
Okay, well, I opened the door for Clary because she's holding her soup with both wings and kind of occupied.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, like, Just for the record, I mean, Clunk doesn't eat. I don't think.
No, I don't.
I think
Yeah,
we
so I
established that-
balance. Nozora's balances her
established-
soup on Clunk's head to open the door.
I can just hold it. I can just hold it.
No.
well, Nozora's not gonna ask, is she? So.
I'm just gonna give you a glare and take it off my head and hold it.
I mean, I think we established that Clunk can eat. He just doesn't.
Yeah, just prefers not to.
Yeah. Does Flotsam have a bowl of soup and meat?
He has just a bowl of soup.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, the door to the captain's quarters opens. I mean, there's been like a little bit of time between you guys kind of getting back to the ship and, you know, and dinner. So Clary, is there anything that's changed in your room?
I know I commissioned the painting of the feather. Did I actually like how did I get
Oh
it?
yeah. I mean, like you would have got that before you left.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, like actually, have we gone through your room at all? Like in
We
terms
did
of visuals?
briefly.
Okay. Have you had any more ideas on that?
It just looks like your very stereotypical captain's quarters. Like you got the big desk in the middle, table with the map on it. Like big chair, probably too big for this little bird. Behind the chair, you got the painting of a hawfinch feather.
Yep.
There's on the desk. There's a little tray filled with random little trinkets. Just some like rocks and stuff, random stuff that Clary's picked up on her adventures, put in this little dish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the captain's quarter does kind of like connect to your bedroom as well. But I imagine there would be like another door
Yeah,
between
there's
that
a
as
door
well.
there. It's not open.
Yeah.
Orders.
There's like around the kind of table with the large map on it. There are like some small chairs. There's like three or four chairs that you can all sit down in if you would like to.
I sit
yeah.
in my
Little safe
big
hander.
chair.
The big cushion chair.
It's too big for this bird. Big.
Oh.
I kind of look like a
That isn't
child
metaphor,
sitting
I
on a
don't know what it is.
big chair. Oh my god, a metaphor?
Hold on.
No, in my
Environmental
Dungeons and Dragons
storytelling?
campaign.
If you look in Gnome Mike, this is what it's reminding me of.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
That is very true. That's so accurate, actually.
It's a big chair with this. Well, it's like a giant chair, but with a person sat in it, so it looks like the chair is ginormous. Yeah.
No, but that's just a really small guy. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
God. Little guy privileges. But yeah, like so, you know, Clara, you kind of sit down with your food. Yeah, there's like Howard's giving you some like bread as well.
Fucking love bread.
Fucking love.
It's still warm. It's still warm.
Oh. You know, if anything can stop a breakdown, fresh bread will.
So true.
But you know, what happens next, I leave to you. Good luck.
I'm scared.
I gathered that much, but I'm scared of what?
This. I like gesture to like the room.
I'm going to need you to be more specific.
I'm not cut out for this. I almost died there.
That wasn't anything you could have avoided. Those creatures, they jumped us. It was simply how the combat went.
But if it wasn't me who almost fell, it would have been one of you. Oh, I don't... Sorry, like, puts, like, her head in her hand. And you can see, like, as she's trying to, like, get words out, she's getting, like, increasingly frustrated.
Just because you have the title does not mean that the responsibility is solely yours. We are your crew, yes, but we are your friends first. If one of us had fallen in combat, then you would have rushed to our aid all the same to get us to safety. This was not your fault, Clary. These things happen.
I'm also terrified of what such a title will do to me.
What do you mean?
So, you know, I forgot.
Is this Crim forgetting or Clary?
Both. But it's Crim forgetting, but I'm playing it off as Clary having a breakdown, so it's fine.
Probably having a breakdown is not fine.
Remember, you can ask me whatever you need.
It's I got it. I was getting up my notes.
Okay.
When I worked under Ironclaw, I've mentioned this, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Probably.
The person I worked under was horrible. I was fearing for my life every single day. And
Sounds rough.
I am absolutely terrified of becoming that to my crew because of desperation. Wanting to be good, wanting to be strong. I am scared of that power. I've seen what it can do. I don't want that to be me.
Zora looks away. You can see in her face she's kind of feeling that one a bit more.
I've never been in a position of power like you mentioned, but you seem like that kind of person that would start abusing leadership.
It's not... I don't think abuse is the right word. Again, it's desperation. Because of what happened, me almost being taken out down there. Will that lead to that desperation? I am not strong. You can see as she says that, the realization hits her that she said that out loud, and you can see the fear.
As Clary says that, Azora takes a moment in the silence and then slowly raises her hand to the bandages around her neck that you've never seen her without, you all now realize, and she starts unraveling them. And as she pulls them away, you can see a huge, jagged scar going all the way around where you'd think her jugular probably is. And you can tell that she has been brutally, like, had something sharp torn through this. And she takes a moment before speaking and goes, when it had only been a few years into me taking leadership of Iridia when I realized how genuinely unhappy some of my people were with the decisions I was making. Fortunately, I think I may have put their feelings aside for too long, and this was the result. I didn't know how to respond to that. The fact that these people that I was so sure that I was helping in spite of their complaints or discomfort, that they would feel so strongly against me that they would try to take my life. I shut myself away. I built defenses, huge brambles, thorns around my towers. I set these towers up all across Iridia so that nobody would ever know which one I truly resided in. And it was terrifying. And I knew that as I was feeling the blood rush from my throat, that they, even as I had slain the people who had hurt me, I was never going to get that trust back. It didn't matter, because I kept doing good. The people of Theridia, they are closed off, they are not open to change, but the things that I was doing, although they caused complaint, they caused riots, they made a difference, and I could see that. And so I kept going. Because sometimes a leader does not have to be liked to be right. And you are liked, Barry. And you have always done right by us. So maybe I am starting to understand in this realm that one does not need to choose one or the other. And that is why I think that we did make a good choice that day in choosing you as our captain.
Thank you. Is anyone else?
Those words kind of hang in the air for a second. Nizora.
No, go on.
Nizora, can you make a perception check real quick?
Yes, I can. That is a 17.
17? It's... I mean, for a moment, it's strange. Your magic is you know, you have these ties to illusions and how things, I guess, truly look is how I'm gonna phrase it.
Mhm.
There is a moment where, as Clary has kind of said those words, I don't want to lose anyone else. Where for a second the painting behind them, it almost ripples, if that makes sense.
Excuse me.
Clary, you do not
Huh?
see this.
I don't see this, but X fucking
You
excuse
don't
me.
see these. Only Nazora sees this.
She's squinting hard behind Clary right now. So well, so this is like slight tangent from the emotional turmoil that we are exploring right now, but I feel it is probably relevant to mention that the painting behind you just fucking wiggled at me.
Clary instantly, like, head perks up, turns around, looks at
I'm
the
just imagining
painting.
just your head spins, not your body.
I'm not an owl.
Their head spins around and the back of the chair blocks their view.
I forgot I've got a big chair. I look around the chair to the painting.
It was really funny because we could tell that you spun around in real life from the way
Yeah.
that your fucking mic picked up your voice. So
Yeah.
It is, what's the word? Method acting.
Mm,
oh, wonderful.
that's 2 words.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Do I notice anything about the painting?
No.
So this is the feather painting that she had commissioned, right?
Yep.
Nozora's gonna walk over to it and maybe lightly touch the tapestry.
Yeah. I mean, you touch it, you kind of maybe like run your fingers across the canvas and you don't feel anything.
Odd. Can I make an Arcana check to see what?
Yeah, go
if
for it.
I might know what the fuck is up.
Go for it.
15.
15? You can't feel any magic.
You can't feel.
Yeah.
You can't feel any kind of residual magic.
Okay. Odd. Nozora makes a mental note.
You can see Clary's almost disappointed.
Ah.
Hmm.
Well, I'll sit back down. It is okay to be scared. But I stand by, regardless of how little prepared you feel for this role, you are right for it.
Without fear, you wouldn't have courage.
Thank you. I will
Your soup is getting cold.
my breath.
No!
I will
Cold bread!
I mean, it's not cold, but it's certainly not hot anymore.
warm bread.
I kind of, as mean as it sounds, I kind of like the mental image of like Clary was like mid-dipping a chunk of bread, and then this conversation happened, and that little bit of bread is just kind of plopped.
It's gone soggy!
Oh!
No!
Oh my no!
It's like when you dunk a biscuit in coffee or tea.
Somewhere on the ship, Howard's senses go off and he's like, something just happened.
Something bad is going to happen.
At some point, eventually. We all moved on too fast from Azrael's mental breakdown.
No,
Yeah.
no. We still haven't moved on.
So true.
I'm still grieving.
We all are.
I
Or
just
not. Nora kind of forgot he existed.
I
Rude.
also just forgot he existed and realized, Clarice, I don't want to lose anyone else's two meanings now.
Mm.
Flotsam never met Azrael, so yeah.
You briefly did, but it wasn't a huge like it was.
Yeah.
So like you never met Squid as Azrael, but you
Yeah,
met me
that's
as Azrael.
Yeah,
It's not
which
the
is two
same.
different-
it's
yeah.
not the same.
But yeah, I mean,
I
this kind of
appreciate you actually checking on me. It's nice having a group of people that actually care. I haven't had that in a long time. Thank you.
Me too. We are here anytime you need us. Now, would you like company while you eat your soup, or would you like us to fuck off?
You can stay. You might want to go grab some soup too, though. Oh wait, Nazora brought soup.
I did, and I used. I think prestidigitation can make it warm again?
I
I
believe so. Believe so.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, chill or warm.
prestidigitation.
Wonderful.
Yes. Nazora kind of waves their hand over.
They wave
everyone's
their hand
food.
over and go, mmm.
Yeah!
Just like they just kind of start waving all of their hands, and the end of the spell you just hear ding. The magic prestidigitation box. But yeah, it's a nice. I mean, it's not a meal with the crew, but it's a meal amongst friends. The kind of, conversations may happen, but regardless, the wind kind of grows a little bit, and you hear the kind of soft droplets of rain kind of against the deck of the ship above you.
That's oddly relaxing.
Well, I mean, listen, you're in the rain with a big bowl of soup and bread.
Very cozy.
I've given you the three pillars. Like, literally, the only other thing that I could give you is a glass of hot chocolate.
Why aren't you? Huh?
Because hot chocolate doesn't exist in Allysair.
Howard will make it.
Actually, no, it does. It does. I
Howard
think.
also isn't from Allysair, so he could just like, hey, I've learned this recipe from my time in.
I've got cocoa beans on me. I'm a fool. Okay, no, after a while, Howard maybe does stop by with a couple mugs of hot chocolate. Then
I was gonna say we had hot chocolate in the Christmas one shot. It exists in Allysair.
That's a different timeline, Krim. No, Howard does come by with a couple mugs of hot chocolate. Doesn't bring one for Clunk on account of Clunk is robot.
He brings you a warm mug.
just hear like the sounds of like fucking what's the word? Of the mug crunching as Clunk just eats the mug.
I would never. That's a waste of a good mug.
Bringing
big
out
whale
the
teeth.
fine china. Hum, 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 hum.
But yeah, I mean, is there anything you talk about over this period, or is it just a nice, quiet meal?
I imagine it's a comfortable silence.
Yeah.
Mm.
Broken up by Clunk chewing on it. No.
I'm trying to imagine whether it's funnier if Mishra is sat at the dining table at the moment, really pissed off, like, where the fuck is everybody?
Or if Mishra is in his room at the moment, the
Oh,
soup is cold in the corner and he's tinkering on shit.
I was gonna get into that. Mishra, like, you know, when you all do inevitably kind of start heading back to your quarters, aside from Kalari, you know, you do pass Mishra's quarters, and you see little, like, Mishra is hunched over his, like, table. He's got the gamer posture going on at the moment. And you
Does
can
he
see,
have
like,
his
little
knee, like,
sparks.
legs up on his chair?
No,
Like,
he's
knees
too
up?
elegant for that. It's too refined. But you can see,
Zora
like,
yells
sparks.
in, "Eat something, fuckhead!"
He just kind of waves you off. That was a certified Tom noise there.
That
You're
was
welcome.
very Tom, yeah.
It was accurate.
Yeah. Like, he just
I
kind of
can't
waves
believe
you
Tom
off.
made it to the session.
I know. Right?
Yeah.
Dedication.
No
But yeah, kind of Mishra just waves you off. You know, and you do, into the night, you do hear the sound of sparks and metal kind of clanging together.
Like, we see the light underneath his door, like, zzz, zzz,
Yeah.
zzz.
Yeah. I mean, just as a thing, Clary, your exhaustion is gone at this point. In
I
case
already
you
got
haven't
rid of
marked that
it.
up. Yep, cool. I was just saying in case you haven't got rid of it. But yeah, I mean, with that, you are all kind of welcome to go to bed if you choose
Before
to.
I honk shoe me,
Oh,
I'm gonna just stand and look at the painting, just anticipating. I want it to move. I want to see it move. As Nazora, like, wiggling as Nazora was saying.
mm.
Do it jiggle. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry.
Now I don't want it to.
Man, painting has jiggle physics.
Snail,
How much did you pay for that painting?
Snail, no!
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that was awful.
Physics in
It was.
Do I need to roll for anything?
No, you don't. As I have.
So do it.
Clary, you spend time looking at this painting, you know. And you kind of go over it. You go over the details. You go over the frame. And maybe it's just because you want it to. Maybe it's just imagination. But you almost see it. Whilst with Nazora, it moved. It could just be the light, but it almost glows for a second.
Oh,
It could just be the light of your cabin. Could have been a flash of lightning outside of the ship. And I leave that to you to decide if Clary thinks.
we're being a trickster.
Aside from that, is would everyone be turning in for the night?
Yeah.
Colton kind of curls up on his blanket. And he's like,
Yeah. But before you can all wake up,
Oh, that's not good.
there is not a dream, but a meeting.
Hello?
What?
Huh?
Amongst a starry void that has become all too familiar. As Zora finds himself
Oh
floating.
no.
Fuck's sake, not this guy again.
You see Tevitt floating in his humanoid form. If you remember that being the kind of caramel skin, kind of like glowing eyes, long blue, kind of almost star-filled hair.
Baddie.
Yeah, hot floaty guy.
Kind of stood there. Where you float, Tevit almost kind of just decides that he is standing.
That's pretty funny.
Nazora may try to speak, but no words would come out. Because I know that you like getting your shitty one-liners in.
She looks pissed off. She's just glaring at him the whole time.
Tevit looks at you. I was not expecting kindness to be something that you were capable of.
Damn.
But
She's making a face right now, like a proper face at him.
Is she
You
like a
kind of see-
toddler right now?
you kind of see that he kind of grins a little bit when he says that. But I come with a message. I know you do not like my methods. I know that you believe that I could tell you more. But that is not possible. I have told you about what I am, have I not?
Nods. Slowly.
A plainsmith and a god are bound by certain rules, strange as it may be. Whilst we can help a mortal creature, we may not give answers direct. The merits that a mortal must achieve must be their own. Whilst we may help them, we cannot tell them. And I understand that this may be frustrating to you and your friends. Know this. As much as you may dislike the others, we want to help you. And I'm sorry that it seems like we're running in circles. You
Zora's
kind of-
face kind of softens and she nods slowly once.
You kind of, like, Tevit looks at you. And with that said, he kind of waves his hand. If there is anything you must say, then you are free to do so.
Do you know why you were sent here?
Sorry, do you mind repeating?
Yeah. Do you know why we were brought here?
I do. I know why all of you were brought here. I know why none of you can leave.
Is it important?
Very.
And that will be enough.
You kind of see that Tevit nods and slowly kind of begins to float backwards into the kind of starry night, almost beginning to radiate starlight, and in a burst you see the draconic face that you originally met them as. Go forward. And the dream ends. Well, not the dream, but you know what I mean.
I thought you said it wasn't a dream.
Fuck you. Don't care. You will kind of wake up.
I guess she's gonna go down into the communal area then, get some wonderful brekkie from from Howie.
Howie. No. Howard has. You can see that he's kind of grabbed one of the the additional crew, and has kind of brought them on as like an apprentice in terms of cooking, just so that he's not completely like fucked over. He kind of like, you know, if you end up having a bit of a chat with him about it, he kind of mentions that he's gonna kind of bring random people on each day, just so A, they understand the work that he has to do, and B, in case he ever gets ill, someone like has the basics.
Makes sense.
And also just so he's not completely fucked cooking for like 30 people, 3 meals a day, you know, like that kind of shit.
Yeah,
But
he's
you know,
got this.
he kind of brings out like a big platter of like various breakfasts. You know, like oats. He's got some yogurt that he picked up before you guys left Snell. You know, it's like got some little various breakfast items, fruits, all that jazz. Some eggs. He's cooked some eggs. Those are yummy.
Sorry, look away.
Yeah. I mean, Nazora goes down and gets a big plate, I imagine.
Yep.
If anyone else is there, it's up to you.
I'll
be there.
Yeah.
alright, leave. I glance at the
Okay.
painting again.
There's no reaction.
I'm watching you. And I go down.
As Nazora, just as a point, as Nazora was waking up, there was one last message from Tevit.
Mm-hmm.
2 words. A gift.
Okay.
And that was all.
Do I notice anything when I wake up?
No. Yeah. Yeah, they, I mean, Clara, you have a look at the painting. You don't see anything as you're making your way down.
I'm watching you.
But, yeah, you make your way down to the communal lunchroom, or dinner room, I guess would be the best way. Meal room, cafeteria. There you go. Mess hall. There you go. Yeah, you make your way down to the mess hall. There are like some various crew members kind of sat around. You can see that. Let me see. You can see that your brother Katava is there, kind of just like having like a big bowl of oats and yummy various
So he can
fruits.
grow big and strong.
Yeah. You look at him and he is still giant
Yeah.
compared to
Giant,
you.
jacked.
Yeah, Katava kind of looks at you and waves. Like, he kind of goes for the friendly wave, and then, like, you see him look at his hand, and he kind of, like, snaps a salute. Still kind of getting used to the, I guess, the hierarchy.
I sort of give him a look of like, aha, you know you don't need to salute me, right?
Kind of looks over and is like, but you're the captain. I have to. It's
You
rules.
don't-
The what was it? As Carrot, you gave me the book. The thing.
He got a rule book!
Aw.
You can
You
see that
don't-
he's got like a little satchel, Clary, with your passive perception. You just see like the top
Oh,
of a
he's
book.
such a dumbass.
Like you see the top of a book with the title just reading like Ship Etiquette 101.
You don't need to
Uh,
salute me. We're family. It's fine. It's
but
also
that would be that would be that wouldn't be fair.
as captain, I would prefer if I wasn't saluted at all by anyone on this crew, to be honest.
Okay.
I know
Okay.
I know you mean well, but it's a little bit weird. It's okay.
Okay. He just kind of like it looks down sad.
This is in
Aw.
the communal area, so I'm saying this.
Yes, you are.
Zora goes up to him as soon as Clary turns away and goes, "You know, you can do the secret salute, which I like to do." And she flips Clary off.
Hold on, I need to roll an intelligence check.
He's gonna fail. He's dumb as rocks,
Fail,
bro.
fail, fail, fail.
I would say that it's a pass, but just barely.
Can you fail just because it's funny, please?
Just because it's funny.
I
Roll
don't
a
mind if
few,
this is a
haha.
fail. This is funny. But the funny Max, please.
He kind of looks at you. Looks at Clary, looks at Nazora. And you just see like a smirk on his face. As he just kind of raises up one talon.
Oh.
Which
Wait, so
talent
he
is it?
understood, but he did it anyway? That's even funnier.
Wait, so which talon did he pull up the wrong talon?
I'm gonna let you know, he raised his middle talon.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it'd be really
There you
funny
go.
if he pulled up the wrong one.
Oh, he just holds his pinky finger up at you.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, he's only got 3 talons, so.
I forget that I
Rest
only
of
have
them
3
not.
talons.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, kind of, there's like a smirk at Nazora before he does it. But yeah, he kind of does that and then goes back to eating. Yeah, I mean, what happens next? Is the age-old question.
Brekkie.
Yum 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 yum
Love a
yum.
bit of brekkie.
Brekkie.
Howard just hands Clary like a solid block of wheat.
I give him a look.
Weetabix. It's a Weetabix.
What am I supposed to do with this, Howard?
I don't know. Birds have different, you know. I don't know. Your brother was weird. He said you'd want it.
Love Katava.
I look back over at Katava.
You can see that he's just slowly shuffling outside of the out of the mess hall, holding like a tray of food.
Oh, that bastard.
It's all good. Pick what you want. There's still loads to go around. You're fine.
You, Howard.
You can see that, like, in the back, there's like a very young, like, Fire Ganassi, who is just like, even he's sweating from like how much work he's been having to do this morning.
Jesus.
How's the apprentice doing?
He's doing all right. Could be better on his knife skills, but we'll work on that in the future.
We all have to start somewhere.
Yeah. And in the interest of fairness, if you want to hop in the kitchen at any time, that's fine with me.
I do like baking. I might have to
Well.
bake something for the crew at some point.
Well, you're more than welcome to use the facilities. Kind of smiles.
Well, I won't keep everyone else waiting.
You can see like a line of other crew members who just kind of No, they're all good. Most people have kind of got here before you. Yeah. It's what Misty put in images.
Oh, this is amazing.
It's really good, but like I just feel bad. Just looks so sad.
I mean, yeah. What
mean,
did
it wasn't-
you
yeah.
expect?
It-
Harvey's gonna
I
be
should've done,
fucking
like, the
happy.
anime
Oh, I'm
girl
so
holding up a
scared.
sign with a huge grin, like, I'm afraid.
You just look so pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, sorry, Spotify listeners.
Misty
Misty
did a
It'll be on
doodle
our site,
of
go check it
Clary.
out.
Yeah. Watch the YouTube video. You get more of the shit that we go through on that. It's fun.
It's true.
But yeah, I mean, again, this is another case of whatever happens at this point is up to you guys. You've all got all those who wanted have got their breakfast, and it's a lovely, lovely, calm breakfast morning.
I don't like you said you had to specify calm.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
Well, okay, like fucking one of the Ganassis is fucking thrown through the table. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Food fight.
wait, what?
Whoa, no.
Hey, we don't. I look over to the Genasi that threw the Genasi over the table.
That was a joke, by the way. Like, that doesn't actually happen, but if you want it to, it can, I guess.
You said it
Let them
happened.
have this.
Alright, okay. One of the fucking Genassis, one of the Earth Ganassis throws a Fire Ganassi at the table, and you hear, like, the sound of, like, the chair legs kind of almost, like, creaking.
I instantly, like, lock eyes with this Earth Genasi.
Kind of looks over and is like you see him kind of laughing to himself at first, and like you see the other Fire Ganassi kind of laughing a little bit, and then the
Oh.
Earth Ganassi looks over and is like, "Oh, I'm used to the old ship dynamic. I'm sorry." He just kind of like slowly starts like walking over
No,
to pick up
hey.
the other Ganassi.
Hey, no, it's fine if it was, a funny haha, if it was a joke. But maybe, like, not while everyone's eating? Maybe this isn't the place to
Alright.
do it. I'm gentle parenting the crew right now. Do you think this is the place to do this? Misty, did you just cackle?
Yeah, that's hilarious. You said that to a grown ass man. I'm just imagining fucking Clary, this little fucking like what 4 foot nothing, like looking
4
up
foot 8.
like bird,
Aw.
looking up at this fucking like 7-foot Earth Ganassi who's like shrunk in on himself because he's getting told off.
Yeah.
Do you think this is the place to roughhouse?
In all honesty, the last ship I was on, it was much worse than this.
It's completely fine if you want to do that and it's fun, and everyone involved is having fun.
Mm.
But I'm glad you're taking responsibility.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
This whole time, as this had started, as soon as the dude was thrown, Azora had like risen out of her seat slightly and then saw Clary going over and just sat back down and was completely chill. She was like, "Yeah, she's got this. This is fine."
I'm gentle parenting the crew. That's what I'm doing.
You see the Fire Ganassi kind of like stands up, like dusts himself off, and is like, "Come on, Krug, let's go."
Brug.
He's just Krug.
Krug.
Crug. His name is Krug.
Krug.
Amazing.
I'll remember
yeah.
that. Krug. No.
Krug, like you see him just kind of hurry along, just like
Brug will remember this. You get a little butterfly in the corner.
yeah.
Butterfly's made of rocks.
Now this is the start of a mutiny. No.
You can't have we can't have fun on this ship. Let's go.
No, they can have fun. They just can't have fun here.
We can't have fun in the mess hall. Yeah, no. The Krug and the other Fire Ganassi walk out. But yeah, the food is eaten. Meals are nom-nommed, and yeah. Is there anything else you would like to do on day 1 of your travel? else I have some things to do.
That
Terrifying.
scares me. You know what?
That's
Let's just put that
terrifying.
off as much as we can. Let's just do some random shit. Let's go.
Such as?
I don't know, like, look at the walls. The walls are pretty cool. This ship looks pretty fucking cool. Look at the carving on this table.
Mm.
I think this might be oak.
What about mahogany?
No,
It's
no, no, no.
mahogany.
Oh, this is. Yeah, I know my wood.
Zora walks over. It's pine. Walks off.
Just like
Making a
see
nature
what it-
check.
Yeah, you can make a nature check. You can make a nature
Zora
check.
knows nothing about wood, so.
You can make
That's a solid 5.
That's a 5.
Veganism.
I mean, Clark, you don't even think it's wood.
It's a fucking table. What the fuck is it?
Just knocks on this fucking rock, like marble slab.
You
You
marble
knock
on this-
fucking
Oh.
tables. What the fuck?
You knock on the table, and it's just like has like a spongy texture.
Oh,
What the fuck?
No, I'm just fucking you. You just hear like ding ding. It's metal.
Is it? This is metal. What the kind of metal is this? It looks like it looks exactly like wood. It's got the grain and everything.
Well,
My life has been a lie.
is there anything you would like to do?
I can't think.
aside from your mum, not really.
You know what? The ship rocks. Nazora, can you make a dexterity saving throw to
Oh,
not
fucking
fall off
damn
the
it.
side of the ship? No.
Yeah,
you're
it's
fine.
gonna be a solid 19. So suck my balls.
That's a
bitch.
failure.
What?
Nazora goes tumbling off the side of the ship, falling to their
Sorry,
death.
Misty's what was so fun. It was kind of funny. It was kind
What?
of silly. What?
I like
What?
how you went from
What?
so funny to kind of funny in the space of half a second.
No, because I realized
Only
I
you're really close to the way
no.
I say what.
I realized that I wasn't like laughing, howling. So I was like, well, it can't be really fun.
Ouch. Ouch.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, is there anything you would like to do? Oh.
Training myself.
Oh. If not, I need to do something.
Oh no.
Oh. What could I possibly be doing?
Rolling for Sky Pirates.
I'm scared
Oh.
again.
Oh, Sky Pirate. No. I mean, last night it was, you kind of heard that, like, soft rainfall. But now, the skies open, and heavy rain starts.
Is falling.
You are now in a, blah, 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 blah. It's kind of heavy rain. So, this is what we're gonna do. Oh, if only we had the quartermaster.
The quartermaster.
Where could they be? Oh, where is the quartermaster?
Do you realize I'm right here?
Yeah,
Oh, there he
is. This is the same. Me and Misty were fucking around earlier, and we are like, "Oh my god! If only there was someone who could lick the cat food tin whilst the dog was in the room." It was
Only
very similar
someone
vibe.
brave enough. Cat food upsets my tummy.
Well, it is starting to get very rainy, and it might increase the time that it takes to get to the town. If only someone were to make a survival check.
Yeah,
See if
yeah,
they can
I
get
get the
there.
gist.
Thanks, buddy.
That is a 26.
Fuck me!
19 plus 7.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I mean, Clunk, you just kind of like you stand at the top of like the ship on like the next to the wheel. I mean, Claria, do you want to pilot or do you want Evelyn to pilot?
I want a pilot.
Okay. Do you know what that means I need from you, Krim?
Oh, I don't
I
know.
need this would be a dexterity check.
I'm good at that. I'm not using this dice. You have betrayed me one too many times. Or
Natural 1.
don't do this again. If this happens again, Max, I'm leaving.
It's a natural 20, don't worry about it.
Thank fuck. That's an 18 total.
18
That was
total.
close.
Yeah, I mean that it's more with your the check that Voldy has made as well. Even with this kind of storm kind of coming in, you guys are fine. With the number that Voldy got, you actually make a little bit more time. You kind of you managed to get the wind with the sails with the wind, and yeah, you'll probably make it you'll make it to the town kind of early morning tomorrow. Yeah. Hooray!
Yippee! Nice going, Clunk.
Thanks.
You can see that some of the crew have been kind of making sure the sails are all aligned as well, as you guys have been doing this. Yeah. Yeah. Well, with that, I mean, again, this is another case of does anyone have anything else they would like to do?
No.
No.
Okay. Dinner rolls around. You will have some lovely food. Again. Clary, as many times as you check the painting, because I imagine you were going to say that again at some point,
Yeah, Clary's
There's no-
being really paranoid about it.
you don't see any changes in it.
Okay.
But yeah, you kind of all go through that, and again, you can have another night.
Zora,
Hooray! Oh,
Yes.
never mind.
was it last night?
Yes.
What?
Okay. When you saw the painting move last night, what did it look like?
It's just like when droplet fall in water. That movement of the water afterwards, the either whipple, nipple, whipple, what is it?
Nipple.
Okay.
I do not know the word, but yes.
Interesting. I don't know, I'm being really paranoid and I thought I saw it move, but in a different way. Again, last night, when it was just me on my own.
Also,
It sort of looked like the light, like the lighting of the painting itself shifted. Not the lighting in the room, but the lighting, the painted lighting.
I see.
But I don't know if that's just me being incredibly paranoid.
Well, I know that I definitely saw something move, so I
But
would not
because
dismiss it too soon.
you saw something, is that making me think I'm seeing something?
I wouldn't overthink it. Keep an eye on it, but
I
for
guess I'm
now,
just
I guess we just stay skeptical.
kind of hoping.
Hoping.
Yeah.
I suppose I never asked, but the painting itself, it is the two feathers, no? The same as what you carry on your clasp. I gesture at the feathers hanging over Harry's, Clary's clasp on her cloak.
Harry.
Shut up.
Harry?
Thinking about my car.
I was thinking of the cat.
Oh yeah, that one too.
What do you feel about that one too? He's a
Or
very
is more
important member
important
of our
than your
party.
fake cat.
Being fake.
Not a real cat.
Yes, he is.
Harry is objectively more of a real creature than Doug.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't get very far.
He was
Well-
quite literally a physical cat at one point.
Yeah. Harry was a cat before a familiar.
Anyway.
Why
It-
do you sound so skeptical?
It's a skeptical thing.
This isn't even like a skeptical thing. This is objective fact.
Can I continue with my roleplay now?
Yeah,
No.
sorry.
I'm talking about the funny cat. The funny asshole cat, which is more entertaining.
Okay, damn.
But you know what? I'm
And are
actually gonna be.
entertaining.
Do you know what? I'm actually gonna be more of a dick, Krim. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I think this is a great place to take a break.
Okay, guess I'll have
God
to
fucking
explain
damn it.
my backstory after the break.
Max
Grim,
will have
I'm-
forgotten by then, bro.
Krim, I've got to put them on a cliffhanger for the
You
Spotify
do.
watchers.
Sorry, Spotify listeners, you're gonna be on a cliffhanger.
You've got to watch in the next episode. Or
We should. I really want to play this goddamn game. Let me play this goddamn game next. I was
Especially 'cause
giving
the fucking
exposition.
cliffhanger!
Okay. Resetting the scene for everyone. I forgot what the scene was. I don't know. I forgot what the scene. Where
I'd
were
like
we?
pulled Nazora on the deck, asking
Whoa.
him about the painting.
Whoa! Do I
Whoa,
need to
you
get
pulled
HR
Zora?
involved?
I am the
beep, beep, beep,
captain.
beep. Hey, Devine. No.
No, because then my
Davine
dad will
needs to
hear
party
over the
safe
thing. Yeah, I can't be having that.
Devine.
Now, to recap, I had just asked Clary about the feathers that she has as part of her, on the clasp of her cloak, and also that she got the painting commissioned as.
I
for it.
had a very close friend when I was originally a messenger. We were paired together on many jobs. And I don't want to say it turned into something more, but it was. It was definitely more than just a simple friendship. And when I joined Ironclaw, it was not a choice. We were on a job. We were both snatched out of the sky. We were locked away. He tried his best to make sure that I was okay. In the shitty situation that it was, he was still protecting me. They tried to force us into joining them. Neither of us wanted to. And because it sounds a bit conceited when I say this, but I was the better flyer and messenger out of the two of us. They really wanted to get to me. And the only way to get to me was through him. They took him one day. I never saw him again. They said to me, never leave They said the weak little birdie's heart gave out. And those words still haunt me to this day. And this feather, it's all I have left of him.
I'm sorry. That cannot have been easy to endure.
I'm still grieving.
Of course. You are not given a chance to mourn properly.
And then I was stuck with Ironclaw for a bit. And being here almost feels like I'm free of them, but disconnected from him.
I would like to apologize for any comments that I made when we were first acquainted about you and your less savory work with Ironclaw. I had no idea.
There
and
was
it
no way you
presumptuous.
could have known. I'm not gonna hold that against you. You had no idea.
Indeed.
Once, because last night, for any, again, like you, jokes I may have made that got a little deep.
Anything you said was valid. I was not a good leader. I have much to learn from you.
Likewise.
And Azora like lightly kind of rubs the bandages on her neck, which she's put back on since. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed. Should get some rest too.
We just woke up.
Did we?
No,
I thought
He's
this was
morning,
late.
is it?
no. It's kind of gone through the day at this point now.
Okay. I was gonna
Sorry.
say it's breakfast. What?
No, because you guys had the storm that you dealt with after. It's kind of like, basically, because of whatchamacallit. Because I've done multiple of the does anyone have anything they'd like to do? It's kind of later in the day now. Because I've just been kind of assuming that you've just been going around doing your ship things.
Ship thing.
Jobs. Yes. Oh, I need to burp. Sorry.
How could you?
Do it, pussy.
Oh,
You won't. Oh, yep, there he goes.
Dude,
You fucking did it. You went for it.
anyway.
fucking gross.
Oh, it's not getting picked up by Discord. I was going. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa,
I can
whoa.
hear him upstairs going.
Yeah.
I like living in the same house as
Goddamn
people. It's good for
walls.
us.
It's really funny just hearing stuff that doesn't
He's a-
pick up on
he's-
Discord.
These are the walls. These are the
just-
goddamn walls.
Faint noises.
Yeah. I mean, if that's everything, you know, the night kind of passes, and yeah, it's like maybe like 6 a.m. when you guys kind of all wake up again. You kind of see like a small, like, you kind of see like a river in the distance, and as you're kind of going over it, it kind of drops away into like kind of a gorge, if that makes sense. But you can see some little houses are built into the side of the of the gorge. The Evelyn kind of looks over, holding up like a little map. This would be the place, Myvonus, I believe. Would you like us to settle down here or keep going?
We'll settle down here, give the crew a bit of a break as well, give us a chance to resupply, stretch our legs.
Right, okay. Evelyn kind of looks over and is like, alright, crew, prepare to land the ship. Yeah, like some kind of confirmations throughout. And then, yeah, the breach point after a little bit of time.
Can I forgot to do something while we were traveling. Can I do it now? While the crew is doing shit, because obviously it'll take a bit to land, and I think I'll have time to do the
I
thing.
mean, or unless you want to do it like prior, that's fine.
I forgot I have this rock.
Yes.
Can I sit with the rock?
Okay, we'll rewind a little bit before.
I want to sit with the rock. I'd say
Okay,
I do
we'll
this last night as I'm going to bed.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Clary, before anything, before going to bed, you guys, the ship is quiet. You can still hear the people of like some of the crew who are awake, having to keep an eye on the ship, make sure everything's okay, just kind of wandering around and doing their general job. But Clary kind of sits in the captain's quarters. Are you sat in the office area, or are you sat in your bedroom?
I'm sat in my big chair.
It's
a comfy chair.
In front of Clary, there is a strange stone device. Give me 2 seconds, because I think I need better music than this for whatever's going to happen. This will probably work.
I don't like changing the.
It's probably fine.
You did tell us we were gonna need roll 20.
I think this is the right music. Probably. Yeah, I mean, Clara, you sit there with this strange stone device that has been kind of at almost the center of your travel. You kind of look back, and Kavada City was where you found the initial gem. You found the stone casing very shortly afterwards. But now, whatever this is charged. I mean, what do you want to do with it?
Can I try psychically linking with it? I am pondering this orb.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Clary extends their mind. For me, well, a sensation that has become more familiar each time you use it. The device kind of glows for a sec. You hear this dull boom noise that no one else seems to register. The crew above keep walking, and the stone device kind of well, it just makes a noise. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
You'll be fine.
SpaghettiOs. Do I use the dice that has constantly betrayed me, or do I try dice that I
Use
don't
use the dice that's constantly betrayed you. It'll be funny if it works.
Oh my god, not 20.
Oh my god. All
So
that bad
is
luck, it's been stalking.
24.
It's been stalking karma.
Well, 24, you say.
Mm-hmm.
As you are kind of sat there, time almost it loses a little bit of meaning. You don't know how long you've been there, really. But you are kind of extending your mind to this stone device. The Eclipse Stone, as you now know it. But you feel this flood of information almost begin to pour in. You see visions of corridors that extend on forever. rooms that don't make sense. I would like you to... This would be a charisma check.
Oh no. Okay, dice. Be nice to me again, pretty please. Mwah. That's just a 12.
You feel the stone almost begins to pull away from you.
Oh, come back.
Not physically, but mentally.
Yeah, no, come back.
It doesn't... You almost feel that it... Whilst it's not sentient, whilst it's not alive, there is an element of... It doesn't believe you. There's something that needs to happen before you can connect further. Something you need to look at.
I look at the painting.
There's no effect.
Something I need to look at? What the fuck do you mean? Do you mean?
You can roll an insight check.
Yes, please. 23.
23? You don't think it means literally.
I look inside myself. I try and put a little more trust in myself.
How?
Like,
Because that sounds easier
like,
said than done.
hyping myself up. You know, like, oh, I had this conversation with my friends the other night. They think I'm strong. I'm good. They trust me. Type of shit. I'm trying to...
Okay,
I'm, like,
okay.
refreshing those words in my brain that everyone said to me to try and make myself believe that.
Okay. I will let you do another charisma check for that then.
0.
Yep.
19.
I mean, that's kind of what I wanted from you. The stone kind of pulls back. Sorry, I phrased that wrong. It doesn't... I gotta think of the right way to word this, sorry. It kind of stops retreating and does kind of come back to you a little bit. You have the Eclipse Stone in your inventory, right?
Yes.
An hour has passed. And whilst you don't know how to use it, you do feel a connection with the Eclipse Stone. You can mark it as attuned.
Fun fact.
Did I
You
not
didn't
make it
make it
an attunable item?
You didn't make it.
Give me a second. Give me a second. We'll make it attuned in a minute.
I pondered this off pretty good.
You did ponder
I'd say
this
you
one.
did.
Yeah. Wait, you've been watching me?
Pondering sesh gang.
I know
Have you been
why,
pondering
'cause
me pondering the orb?
Out of
Yeah,
character,
the-
yes.
Time everyone else has been sat around you in a circle with bowls of soup in their laps.
Oh my god. I know why. It's because you don't have the actual one. Because I have the actual one. Because I don't want it to give away what it does. Yet.
I
Give me a
can't.
second.
I am attuned.
Yes. Give me a second. I will. I don't know if I can mark it as an attunable item. Fuck it. Give me a second. It'll be an attunable item. Okay, I can't mark it as an attunable item, but you're attuned to it. All right. Yay!
Wait, I billow the cape.
Yeah! Mishra's kind of sat there behind you. He's been sat behind you this entire time. It's like, oh. Yeah,
Woo.
yeah. I mean, and now we can jump back to the other thing, which was what was happening before.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I got sidetracked 'cause I remember I had it.
God, Cram.
I'm
God.
sorry.
Could be.
I'm
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be mean. I apologize.
And a guy not ponder his own.
Well, as the ship kind of you land at the top of the kind of gorge area, and I will now put you on the Roll20 map.
I should put us on the map screen. Sorry. Ran out of memory.
Odd.
No, you fucking didn't. You're lying to me. Remember. Good job.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, because that solves all of your memory problems.
Listen, it was probably like, oh, you need more RAM, even though it's opera, and I gave it more RAM.
There's your problem. It's opera.
Anyway, you guys are on the map screen now. So there's the town of Myvonus, whatever the fuck I decided.
My
Still probably need to
nuts.
act.
Sorry.
That's so mean.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself.
Anyway, there are all of your tokens. I've actually accidentally stretched Mishra.
Oh no.
Wide Mishra.
It's because they're not on a grid. Because the grid didn't line up properly.
No, I want that.
Anyway, I'm gonna be angry at you.
Sorry.
Anyway,
I keep being a menace in sessions. I need to stop.
It's okay. Anyway, there's the town. It's this. So there is a large kind of like it's a large gorge, and there is a kind of almost in a natural bridge, if that makes sense. You guys aren't exactly where you landed. That's just in case you want to move around to various places. I'm gonna just put you up in the top corner for now, just for the sake of my own things. You can see a kind of a large river with some small boats kind of flowing through it. You can see it's almost like hobbit holes. You know how like they're kind of like built into the side of the hills, kind of big circular houses that have just been built into the side of one of the gorge walls. But there are some like kind of foundations of newer like houses being built as well on the other side of the gorge. You can see there are some small shops, kind of small market stores. There is like one complete house, which is quite lovely. And you can see like a number of kind of various civilians kind of walking through the small town. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to do what we usually do. Go right to
Split
a
up and take a look
tavern.
around.
Shit.
How that works.
Split up and look for clues.
I mean, we're not really here looking for anything. We're here restock a little bit. I guess tavern's like the place to socialize.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Get some info about the place we're in.
I mean, you can kind of have a look around. You can find like a small hole in the wall. Oh!
You fucking jokester.
Oh, I built this entire town for that one joke.
Is it
I
actually called the hole in the
wouldn't be
wall?
surprised.
It is called the hole in the wall.
Yeah.
It wasn't at first, but now it is. That joke I came up with now, but now I'm just gonna run with it. Yeah, you find a small pub called the Hole in the Wall, with a little hanging sign where it's got the hole in the wall with a picture. The sign has a hole in it.
The wall have a hole?
Yes, it's called a door. Um, yeah. I mean, you go in. It's quite like a standard like English pub kind of vibe.
Oh yeah.
So
Bro,
Voldy,
it
you
feels like.
probably wouldn't know.
Is it like a
Um,
Would not.
spoons?
I haven't been to Spoons enough to have a solid opinion. But like a classic English pub has like the proper like it's got carpet, it's got like a big open wooden bar. Oh,
There's some guy there that's been drinking all day and has no plans to stop. He's been there since like 8 a.m.
you see like a group of 3 dwarves in the corner, just like rocket stone, and then yeah, they like one of them just kind of like smashes their head against the table and falls asleep. It's like in their sleep you just hear radiant.
What?
Is that a forgotten SMP reference?
Rocket stone.
3 dwarfs in
not.
the corner.
Yeah, in the bully us corner. No, the 3 dwarves are just like kind of happily drinking, and one of them is snoozing. So you can see that the other one is just kind of stroking their hair in their sleep. Yes, which dwarves those are references to. But you also see like the bartender is like it's a quite young elven woman with ginger hair. Looks quite kind of sad about the dwarves being here. And then
This is
there
a
are like
forgotten
various other
SMP
patrons.
reference.
So this
There
whole
are other
place is a
patrons.
reference.
Or see a man in the corner who's got those rugged good looks, a long blue robe. No, I'm not doing that.
Guys, God is here. Let's go talk to him.
It's me. Hi guys. No, but you know, it is quite a nice little pub. There is a very heavy smell of alcohol. Kind of obviously, it's a pub. But yeah, it's quite cozy.
Well, I guess we'll go. I'm gonna go up to the bar and talk to the ginger owl.
Hello.
Jesus Christ.
Not even the right accent. Jesus Christ.
Hello. Hello.
What do you recommend?
Alcohol, probably.
What's like the house special?
We've got this lovely wine that's quite strong.
I just switched to a southern accent.
Well, hooey!
Jesus.
It's me, the weird ginger elf.
Oh, what's your name?
My name's Beatrice. See, they hired me because my name has beer in it.
Oh, I get it.
That's marketing.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to live in the city.
Where's this southern accent come from?
I don't know, but it's sticking with it now. Hoo-wee! I call that the hoo-wee wine.
I would love some hoo-wee wine.
Hoo-wee!
Hoo-wee wine.
Just like slides you a glass.
Hoo-wee.
I can feel my brain cells dying.
Dude, trust me, none of them are dying more than mine. Yeah. She slides across this glass of hoo-wee wine to Clary.
What
who
does
is
it
now
look
drinking
like?
it. It's red. It's
Okay.
dark red.
Oh, great.
It's
Okay.
almost wine colored.
I mean, you can have like different. You've got you got your red wine, you got your white wine,
You
you got your rosé
Yeah.
wine.
Which is the same. It's just the middle ground between both. Wine isn't a hugely like colorful spectrum, you know.
But it can be like you
Wait,
can
hold on.
color it.
What color wines can you have? White, red, and rosé are all made from fermented grape juice. Can you make different colors? You can have orange wine. You can have yellow. What are the different colors of what? I'm sorry, this is getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. Not this is. My brain is shutting down. I'm sorry.
I will have. I'm drinking some of this hooey wine.
Hooey.
You're very lucky. I don't think I prepared protection from poison.
Hooey. You hear like one of the dwarves in the corner go. Hooey.
I didn't prepare it.
Is it good? I look over to the dwarves. Is it good wine?
One of them looks at you and is like, it's alcohol. And then like they just like raise the tankard and like half of the alcohol falls out of it as they do.
That's good enough for me. Bottoms up. I know you're not supposed to chug wine.
You sip it. I need a con save.
How strong is this fucking wine after one sip? Jesus Christ.
I need a con save.
Is it the kind that makes you go, whoo? Whoo! That's a 12.
That's a failure. It's not good wine. It tastes really bad. Yeah. They call it the hooey wine because when you drink too much, you go hooey. Who am I?
That was just one sip. Jesus. What is this made from?
I don't know. It's from whatever berries I found out outside.
You just took random berries without knowing what they are and turned them into a wine?
Yep. Luck of the draw.
How many people have died here?
Well, none who technically died here, but outside, about 7.
That's a concerningly high number.
I take the glass of wine and just slide it up the bar away from me.
You see one of the
Zora then
dwarves.
picks up like, what's that now?
One of the dwarves comes over, picks it up, and just chugs the entire thing.
Oh my god. That's not good.
They fall over.
I'm even more worried I didn't prepare protection from poison.
The one time you
Yeah,
didn't.
they are laid on the floor.
Oh my god.
Are they alive?
God, I hope so.
You can go over and check.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
Yeah.
They have a pulse, but like they
Oh,
are
thank
just
God.
out for the count.
Is the pulse at a normal speed?
I mean, for a dwarf, yes.
Okay, he's probably fine.
Yeah.
They've got strong livers.
Yeah. Yeah. The ginger elf kind of looks over and is like, "Whoa. What can I do you for then?"
I'm just here checking out the town. What's this about?
Yeah, new in town, are you?
Yeah, you know, we just landed our ship, you know, taking in some sights.
Oh, nice. Wait, your ship? But we're inland. You can't do that.
It's an airship. Flies.
Well, hush, gosh, bagosh. What the fuck?
Oh god, my brain is dying.
Yeah, we just came from Mazael.
Oh, what are them city folk, huh?
Well, no, we're actually from the sky, but that's a different story.
Huh. What are them sky folk?
Exactly.
Gotcha. Well, if you're planning on staying for a little while, beware of the shadow. Ooh.
The shadow?
The shadow. Ooh.
What's...
You need to say that. You need to say the ooh at the end.
Okay, what's the shadow? Ooh.
Well, they kind of lean over the bar a little bit and like they kind of whisper. That I'm stage whispering. Okay.
Okay.
They're like, well, me and some of the others around town have seen a shadow
Ooh.
behind the corner. Oh, behind the corners of buildings, right? But whenever we go over to talk to the shadow. It's gone.
What?
I know. And it's like the middle of the day, and we see them. And I sent old Phil over there, and they point at like this weird, like not this weird, this like kind of older human man in guard's armor. I asked Phil over there to go and see what they needed, right? But when Phil got there was no one. No one at all. Oh,
Like a shadow. Woo.
like a shadow. Whoa! and fucking Steve over there. You see like a fucking half-elf man in the corner. Steve thinks that it's a person.
And not
Because
a
the-
shadow. Woo.
And not a shadow. Whoa!
You guys are insane.
Oh!
I'm just matching the energy. It's okay.
I'm just nervously nodding and backing away.
Mm.
Steve's in the corner, just like, I've seen some shit.
Like a shadow. Woo.
Oh!
I want you to know that as I'm doing the woo, I'm lifting up my arms.
Good, I'm doing the same.
Aw.
Every time I'm doing like a recoil of fear.
No, I do that woo like a ghost, like a woo.
I'm doing like a recoil of fear, like, oh.
I do it. Woo.
Yeah. Yeah. Beatrice looks over, is like, wow, I heard that Archit was gonna look into it, but I haven't heard anything about it since. That was like 2 days ago. Oh.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
I'm starting to debate lifting her no drinking ban.
Listen, the last time she had alcohol, it didn't go well.
No, but I'm struggling to think of anything that's gonna be worse than this.
The wine.
The wine's pretty bad. Ooh.
That's gonna be a new tick for Misty eventually.
It's gonna be like a stim for me.
Just gonna walk out of the room. It's just like, whoa.
I just go, ooh.
Wow.
Oh, it's
Wow.
so bad. Like, you know the cat tattoo on my arm where it's doing the woo? I'm doing that.
Mm. Well. It's okay. Because Archit is gonna look into it and everything's gonna be fine.
How long has the shadow woo been about?
About a week, I think.
Week. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sort of taking a personal interest in this. This seems, I don't know,
Taking a personal interest in what?
the shadow. Woo.
Whoa! I need to roll
Losing
something real
it.
quick. Hold on.
Oh god.
I'm losing it.
That's a
Yeah, I
natural
can tell.
one.
Oh god.
With that ooh, Beatrice just fucking collapses to the ground.
Oh shit! I think. Was that
Did you
me?
kill her?
Is she still breathing?
Yeah, this is breathing. She's like, I'm a shadow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You see, like her arms like slightly raised while she's unconscious.
Well,
Considering
guys
the wine
wanna
has a
look
death rate
into,
of 7. That's not surprising she fell asleep.
you guys want to look into this shadow? Ooh.
You have time to kill.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't,
down.
I don't know. This seems like I don't want to say a break from what we usually do, but this sounds a little bit more fun.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Oh,
let you do
stop.
that. Every time we're talking about the shadow, I'm gonna let you do that.
Well, I know it's very early, but that's about all I've got planned for today.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh. So with that, I'm gonna wrap up here.
Thank you
I
so
hope
much
this
for
is-
this session, Max. God, we had emotional turmoil and then it descended into chaos.
That sounds
Yeah.
about right for D&D.
Yeah. I've kind of put you guys through a bunch of shit recently. So this has kind of been the downtime, like, I needed to give them something a little bit silly for now. Shadow. Ooh.
Ooh.
Shadow,
Uh,
it's me, the devil.
I've come to convince you to do sin.
Steal
candy from
baby-
babies
and small businesses.
businesses. I'm not talking about Walmart.
I'm talking about real mom and pop businesses.
That's not the quote.
I know, but it enhanced the quote.
The way
Get
you
over.
silent as you got quieter. I'm sorry, man.
I try my best.
Thank you for the session, Max. It was very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
Hey,
man.
yo.
I've nearly hit 47,000 words in my session plan document.
Whoa.
Ooh.
And with that, whoa,
Ooh.
I hope everyone has a fun day and a fun night. And thank you guys. It's very fun having you here. And my brain is deciding that it
Is it-
just doesn't.
It's time to go, Max. It's time to go.
I want
That's
past.
it.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ooh.
Bye.